What if the uneasy twist in your stomach right now isn't fear at all? What if it's the only thing standing between you and total disaster? That quiet voice inside you whispering, something's off. Most people silence it immediately. They call it paranoia. They push it down with logic, with hope, with that dangerous little phrase, it'll be fine. But deep down, you already know the truth. Your gut feeling isn't random. It's not just anxiety playing tricks. It's ancient. It's ruthless. And right now, it's trying to save your life. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll never ignore that feeling again. Imagine this. You're on a first date. He seems perfect, charming, attentive, says all the right things. Your friends would call you crazy for feeling uneasy. But every time he smiles, something in your chest tightens. You brush it off. 6 months later, you're trapped in a relationship where he controls your phone, your friends, even your thoughts. Sound familiar? Or maybe you're walking home late at night. A guy offers to walk with you. It's safer, he says with a smile. Your gut screams no, but you don't want to seem rude. You say yes. What happens next? You already know how these stories end. These aren't coincidences. Your gut is picking up signals your conscious mind is too polite, too distracted, or too hopeful to see. Here's the dark truth most people never admit. Your brain has been collecting data on every person, every situation, every micro-expression since you were a child. It stores them silently. Patterns of danger, tiny lies, shifts in tone, the way someone's eyes don't match their words. When a new threat appears, your subconscious doesn't wait for proof. It fires a warning straight to your body. That sick feeling, the hair on your arms standing up, the sudden urge to leave. It's not magic, it's survival. Psychologists call it intuition. But in the shadows of dark psychology, we know it as your built-in manipulation detector. Manipulators hate it because they thrive in the gray area, where logic can be twisted, where kindness can be faked, where your overreacting becomes their favorite weapon. Your gut cuts through all of that. Think about the coworker who always seems helpful, but leaves you feeling drained after every conversation. Your gut says, stay away. Your mind says, don't be dramatic, they're just friendly. You ignore it. Months later, you realize they were spreading rumors behind your back, positioning themselves for your promotion, using your secrets like ammunition. Why does this happen so often? Because society trains us to doubt ourselves. From childhood, we're told to be nice, to give people the benefit of the doubt, to trust words over that quiet alarm in our stomach. But in the real world, predators don't announce themselves. They smile, they charm, they make you feel special, right before they tighten the noose. Your gut knows. It always has. Let's go deeper. There's a part of your brain called the amygdala, the alarm system that never sleeps. It scans for threats faster than you can think. It notices the slight hesitation in someone's voice, the forced laugh, the way their body leans in just a little too aggressively. It doesn't need full evidence. It only needs a pattern match from your past. That ex who lied, that boss who betrayed you, that stranger who made you cross the street. All stored, all ready. When a new situation lights up even one red flag, your body reacts with a physical signal, a gut punch. It's your brain screaming, I've seen this movie before. It doesn't end well. But here's the twist most people miss. Most of us feel the warning and then immediately argue with it. We use logic to silence the fear. He's just nervous. She's had a bad day. I'm probably just tired. Every single time you do that, you're training your internal alarm to stay quiet next time. And that's exactly what manipulators count on. They use gaslighting, making you question your own reality. I never said that. You're imagining things. Slowly, your gut gets weaker. Your confidence erodes. You start relying on them to tell you what's real. Until one day, the danger is so big you can't ignore it anymore. By then, it's often too late. I want you to remember something right now. Think about a moment when you ignored that feeling and paid the price. Maybe it was staying in a toxic friendship. Maybe it was trusting someone who seemed too good to be true. Maybe it was that job that felt wrong from day one. How did it feel when everything fell apart? That regret, that burning, "I knew it," in your chest. Your gut was screaming the whole time. You just chose not to listen. Now flip it. Think about the times you did listen. When you walked away from that person, that deal, that situation, even though everything looked fine on paper. How did that turn out? Relief, safety, sometimes even gratitude that you dodged a bullet you couldn't fully explain. That's the power. Your gut literally contains a second brain, hundreds of millions of neurons talking directly to your head. It processes information faster than your logical mind ever could. It senses danger before you can name it. Your body knows. The only question is, do you? In the world of manipulation, this becomes their greatest enemy. Narcissists, sociopaths, skilled emotional predators. They study human behavior. They know exactly how to override your gut with love bombing, future faking, and fake kindness that keeps you hooked. They create confusion so your internal alarm gets drowned out by hope and fear of being alone. But here's the pattern interrupt they don't want you to notice. That uneasy feeling is never random. It's data. Pure, unfiltered data your conscious mind hasn't caught up to yet. When someone makes you feel small, but you can't explain why, gut. When a friend always turns conversations back to themselves while putting you down, gut. When an opportunity sounds perfect, but leaves a sour taste, gut. Ignoring it is like driving with your eyes closed, because the GPS looks trustworthy. Now, the scariest part. Sometimes your gut isn't trying to save you from others. It's trying to save you from yourself. That voice saying, "Don't send that text. Don't take that drink. Don't believe this promise." It knows your weaknesses. It knows the destructive patterns you keep repeating. It sees the manipulation you're doing to yourself, rationalizing bad decisions because change feels scarier than staying stuck. And it whispers, "Stop." Most people hate that whisper, because listening means facing uncomfortable truths. It means walking away from comfort. It means being alone for a while, instead of settling for poison wrapped in pretty words. But every time you silence it, the voice gets quieter, until one day, it stops completely. And that's when real danger finds you, with no warning left. So how do you strengthen this inner protector? First, stop calling it anxiety. Anxiety is loud and chaotic. Gut feelings are quiet, specific, and calm, even when they're urgent. Learn the difference. Second, when it speaks, pause. Don't argue right away. Ask yourself, what exactly feels off? Write it down if you have to. Your brain will often fill in the blanks once you stop fighting the signal. Third, test it in small situations. Next time that feeling hits about something minor, follow it and see what happens. Build the muscle. Prove to yourself it's reliable. Because in the big moments, the relationships, the jobs, the life-changing decisions, that muscle might be the only thing that saves you. Here's the darkest truth. In a world full of hidden agendas, filtered smiles, and people wearing masks 24/7, your gut is becoming your last honest friend. Everyone else has an angle, Your gut doesn't. It doesn't care about being liked. It doesn't care about looking rational. It only cares about keeping you alive and whole. The people who master listening to it move through life with an almost supernatural ability to spot bullshit before it even forms words. They walk away early. They protect their energy. They don't get played. The ones who don't become stories, cautionary tales. I had a bad feeling, but which one do you want to be? Your gut feeling has been trying to save you since the day you were born, from bad people, from bad choices, from versions of yourself that would destroy everything good. The universe isn't sending you signs in clouds or repeating numbers. It's sending them through your own body, every single day. That tightness when someone says, "Trust me." That relief when you finally say no. That persistent nudge that won't let you sleep. These aren't glitches. They're lifelines. Your gut isn't against you. It's the only part of you that has never lied. So the next time that feeling hits, and it will, you have a choice. You can rationalize it away like always, or you can stand up, walk away, and finally let it guide you toward the life you were actually meant to live. Trust it before it's too late.